from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. Atlanta Falcons taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Atlanta Falcons. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. They come in on a one-game winning streak. What do you say we keep that one positive? Because they haven't had much to be positive about lately. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First possession coming for the Raiders, and at quarterback, their longtime starter in his 7th season, Derek Carr.
Sometimes I wonder if we're just not looking at Derek Carr and evaluating him the correct way, because this guy's been incredibly reliable. Only 2 missed starts in 6 seasons with the Raiders. His completion percentage topped 70% last year. The only one higher, Drew Brees in New Orleans. The problem, though, it hasn't translated into wins.
And right away, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Recovering by
so here are the Falcons with great field position to start out.
And they'll be led at quarterback by the veteran from Tulane, Ryan Griffin.
And so often when you've stolen a possession, as they just did there,
on the first play,
picking up the fumble, the natural inclination is to attack, go after them big. Sometimes what you just want to do is put the ball in the hands of one of your best players and one of their favorite plays and establish your dominance that way.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Good. Makes the score Falcons 3, Raiders nothing.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Complete.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 66 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
13 yards. 1st down, Las Vegas.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
That'll be caught by the rookie, K.J. Hamler.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Carr completes it, and down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
He was brought down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Looking from the gun, it's Carr. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown.
Miles Sanders, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Falcons 3. Michael
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 20.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This is Hamler on the receiving end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 2nd and 9. Carr.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there. First down. From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Sanders. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He's tackled at
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, it's Carr. The open man here, Renfro. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Throwing on first down is Carr. Left side here to Sanders. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle. Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. The drive keeps moving.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
Now Carr again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
To go.
They'll try and run for this with Akers.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Carr. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Falcons 3.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Now Carr. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It's not like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Defensively, it was Leighton Vander Esch up from his linebacker spot. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Griffin, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Griffin, and he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 42. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Raiders' 43-yard line.
They'll try and run with their fullback. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
The Sanders on 1st down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 22.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. And the Raider 1st down.
Carr now on 1st down. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Complete to
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15.
Operating from the gun. Carr. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Trey Hendrickson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
Falcons 3.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And the Raiders have got him. D Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. It's Griffin. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25.
But it's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. The drive starts with a completion left side. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And a Las Vegas first down.
Right back to Sanders on first down.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
The tackle made.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Sanders, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the gun, Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
He steps out of bounds.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
Again, it's Carr. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long.
The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Badgley's kick is good, and the lead stretches. 16-3 now.
Raiders 16, Falcons 3.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Griffin into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In our game, it's been the play of Derek Carr that's led the way. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
22-yard line.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches.
Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early.
False start. Offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. And now a carry here for their fullback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They'll go again with Sanders.
Hey, we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers, but how about here? This is a cornerback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play for a loss.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. A Raider 1st down, Carter Renfro.
1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 13.
Now on 2nd and 13. Carr going up top. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Carr finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the 1st down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The sack occurred.
Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Now, after the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Hardman on the return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
5 yards on the play. And
he can run for it, and he will. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the 1st.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Carr now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a
good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
At the 43-yard
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. On play action, now Carr. Got a man complete, it's Hamler.
Carr's pass.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line.
1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run, it's Sanders. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
From the 30 on 2nd down. Carr. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Sanders.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st down, Raiders.
From the gun, Carr. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Falcons offense set to go. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
On the give, this is their fullback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Out of the gun, Griffin. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
7 yards.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
26-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Okay, let's get off the field.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. D. Ford, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Griffin's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. D. Ford make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes.
Receiving team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
3-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Raider first down.
They'll run with Sanders. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Miles Sanders, the ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Sanders. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Miles Sanders,
the Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. Here it's 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Jenkins on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up
on 2nd down now. It's Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 16 yards, a first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Sanders again.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
They'll run here with Akers. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
1st and goal, Raiders.
They'll run with Sanders. Diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it, yes.
Recovered by the offense.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. On the counter, this is Akers. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the...
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Stopped short of the goal line.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it, and I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
47, incomplete.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. From the shotgun, Griffin. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth.
In a fourth down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Throwing now, Griffin on first down. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Ross Blacklock has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Griffin will throw again. Fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
To throw again on second down, Griffin. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Griffin's pass.
The Falcons on third down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 14. Once again, Griffin. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 30-yard line. That's complete to his running back, Perry.
Complete.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
23-yard line.
Throwing again, Griffin. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Ross Blacklock in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. And this is going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
By Antoine Winfield.
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So they'd converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lock it for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
4. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
A gain of 5. First down, Raiders.
Check 26, check 26.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.
And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Las Vegas,
They move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, their woes continue as the record falls now to 1-10. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.